Hey there, folks. How are you? I'm the CG. Welcome back to Let's Play Lost Odyssey. I finally just bit the bullet and was like, hey, if I want to get to a point where I can do off-screening, I'll just do it. So we're now at that magical, mystical point where I'm ahead of what you guys are seeing, but it's, we're just going to load when we get there because there's actually quite a few memories that we can unlock in this city, that I found by following Split Infinity's guide. Also, I ran into a little trouble unlocking the next bit of plot, and I don't think we saw it on screen, my challenges in that regard. But, I'll just walk you briefly through what it was that I was having trouble with, because I thought the next bit of story was going to be up in this direction. There's loots. I'm gonna get through this a little faster than usual by just not sitting here following the guide strictly. So there's little things where, oh yeah, this poster has a magma fragment. A magma fragment. But like, we're not gonna carefully search this place for everything. There's seeds. So if you're watching this as a guide to how to find all the seeds, there's certainly much more efficient guides that you can use. But yeah, like, I'm doing these just as a reminder of what the concept is. But there's a seed. There's other seeds. I got everything there is to get here per the fact in the adventure that we'll be loading up later. Lieutenant Argonar, is it? Councilman Gungur is currently serving a suspension. I believe you have your own mission to handle. Yes, maybe you should get back to it. Sorry, but no one is allowed through here. Use the detour over there. Alright. There's a good dog over here. Will the dog continue to exist when we enter this new zone? Or will the dog be absorbed into the hellish dimension that is between these areas? It looks like they are being absorbed in the hellish dimension between these areas. So yeah, like my first big thing of like thinking I was ready to do some stuff off screen was getting here and thinking I could talk to these guys and then enter this building because there's a seed in here and Lord Gungor is not seeing anyone at this time. And just between you and me, none of his servants are searching for you right now. What? By direct order from the council, no one's allowed to see Lord Gungor. Give up and go away. And then, according to Split Infinity, you try to talk and then you can't, and when you try to leave, a scene happens. But Split Infinity is wrong. We have to travel several screens away. Hey, the dog is back from the Hell Dimension. And that just really confused me. Like, really, really confused me. So, I mean, I didn't spend like 20 minutes on it, but I spent, significantly more time than I am here trying different things. I loaded an earlier save in case I'd messed it up, because in Split Infinity's walkthrough, you haven't started unlocking dreams yet when you get that, and no, you just have to come back to the screen. And one of the few characters I really remember from this game will appear. Unfortunately, I remember him because I hate him. So we caught a glimpse of this guy. We're going to lead him into a alley. Maybe we can rough him up. Show slam.
Wait, let go! My throat! Damn!
Nice shoes, though.
Why are you following me?
I mean, Organgor asked me to do it! It's the truth! I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. He has something important to tell you.
Yeah, he really was just following us. Like, there was nothing sneaky about it particularly. It didn't seem like he was trying to avoid detection. He was just trying to catch up to us.
At your service. Yeah, what an attitude. Jeez whiz.
Jeez whiz. You got me my jeez whiz, boy. So that first scene, a little taste of why I hate this character, but now you'll find out. In a character that is full of bland fantasy characters, Jansen is like, he's doing God's work trying to have some personality, but I didn't talk to this guy. Have you heard about this? A connection of mine to the council told me Councilman Gongora has been confined to his private estate. Could it be true? Oh, could it be true that the soldiers in front of his house aren't protecting him, but rather keeping him in there? Follow this road past the park, and you'll find Councilman Gongora's mansion. Yeah, so at this point, they just, what Lord Tolton, son of King Zyphus, is doing now. I can't believe it for him always being compared to his magnificent father. Yeah, and the magnificent, Ferengi and the Magnificent Seven. So the game just really wanted to make sure you knew how to get to Gongora's residence, because we were just told to go there. Actually, what I don't know that I should see on screen is what happens if we try to leave town. Because now we can go see Gongora. That's the story. What the story wants us to do next is go see Gongora. And Jansen, who I should give you guys a chance. You know what? Make your own decisions about Jansen. Don't let me convince you that Jansen is, like, the worst. Come up with your own impressions of Jansen, and don't let me tell you how to feel. But, Jansen's terrible, and, he's kind of dread. Like, I don't think until we talk to Gongora we're actually allowed to continue. But I'm not sure what would stop us. It's still, unfortunately, it's out of service at this time due to orders from above. Never mind, that's all it's going to be. So we won't even bother to go. There's two ways to get out of town, but that's what it is. Like, if you just come here, you can't leave town. So, we got to go talk to Gongora, and then I don't think there's going to be a scene where we're told, oh, the magic taxis are now traveling again. I think it just spontaneously will be told to go there, and the people there will act like we were always able to leave town. Why would you ever have not been able to leave town? And the dog was trapped in the hell dimension that we can never reach. Maybe it's some kind of heaven dimension. It's just never going to be possible for us to go interact with that dog. Alright, but anyway, Jansen told us to come here, so now when we come here, I would imagine we'll be allowed to do something. Oh, there's a car here, which I don't think was here before. Lord Tolton is currently visiting. Please wait. Oh, and then... Well, I guess that was Lord Tolton's car. He's the son of King Whatever, as we found out from Lady that we talked to on the way here. Oh, also Kaim Argonar. If you didn't know about him, that's his stats right there.
House arrest is going too far. I have firmly opposed Roxian on this. Spare Gongora.
Also, Gongora, you okay, man? You seem to be down on one knee. Did you hurt your back, or?
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is much more than I could have asked. Your father would have been pleased.
Pleased to see me pretending to respect you.
I could never fill my father's shoes. And now that Ura is a republic, I am simply a citizen like everyone else. I am no longer Your Majesty.
Then, maybe take off the golden armor?
I respect the royal blood that flows in your veins. It is only fitting that I offer the respect you're due.
You got the red, white, and blue blowing through your veins. Sorry, that's kind of the only song I remember from Hulk Hogan's WCW theme music. I mean, later on they go American, American, American. But I mean, the lyrics are not as memorable as, you know, one of the great pieces of modern, 20th century poetry, which was "I am a real American, fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American, fight for what's right, fight for your rights." But the music behind the Hulk Hogan WCW theme song was just as generic. So I do remember that he's got the red, white, and blue flowing through his veins. This guy, however, he's due the respect of Gongora, and he's got a fancy golden outfit. So maybe we'll learn more about this Tolton chap.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore the monarchy.
Okay, so we're piecing together here that the monarchy has recently been replaced by a Republican government. So be curious if this game is going to be, it's a fantasy game, so it's probably going to tell us that kings and queens are pretty much to be expected. I am wondering if they're going to be, like, weirdly, monarchist here. We will see. Gongora appears to be... he's part of the Magic Industrial Revolution, but he's obviously not part of the Bolshevik Revolution because he's a huge supporter of the monarchy, as we can see.
I'm truly happy that you have come to see me.
Whatever.
You've always been so kind.
But is there something specific you wanted?
You taught me the rudiments of magic. I cannot help but be kind to you in return.
The rudiments of kindness.
I cannot understand Roxian. I believe he intends to stop work on Grand Staff.
How will that affect my sequined golden outfit? Dots. I mean, is it just me, or is Gongora and the eyebrows kind of sus?
It makes me angry, Gongora. Our entire nation has benefited from magic energy, yet he does not understand the significance of Grand Staff.
Doesn't he understand how awesome it will be when we're able to just pull meteors to the Earth?
If we can increase magic energy with Grand Staff, just think how much better our people's lives would be.
I don't know. I feel like Grand Staff is like this giant AI that is going to put a bunch of people out of work, and like a handful of people who control it are going to get super wealthy, but then it will eventually turn on us and start dropping meteors on everybody. Not monitors.
We would no longer need soldiers. You have seen the future of Ura, and how Grand Staff can make it happen. Roxian's vision is too narrow for our nation to grow.
Yeah, Roxian's out there saying stuff like, oh, I want Grand Staff to, wash dishes so I can write poetry, not write poetry so I can wash dishes. Come on, Grand Staff. Roxian is clearly Roxian is just some kind of Luddite. Just because Grand Staff summoned meteors that wiped out the entire army of this nation and a neighboring nation doesn't mean that we shouldn't just be, advancing Grand Staff technology as rapidly as possible.
I am sorry you had to witness that.
That outburst, oh, I lost control. I was so passionate for a while there. It wasn't the normal flat, drab dialogue of this game. It was just oozing with passion.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy your highness understands.
Anyway, I'm going to act like I was standing up and then, bend over weirdly anyway.
But even if they stop Grand Staff, we could develop a newer and far better magic engine.
What I'm getting at is that I have no intention of listening to the legitimate government of this nation.
Please let me know what you need, Gongora. I can help you.
I want to satisfy your needs, Gongora. Tell me what you desire.
I am unworthy, your highness.
No, get up. I just got you off of your knees and you're doing it again. Come on, man. You're making me feel, I don't know, like I'm not a regular common person like you. It's really upsetting to me in my gold outfit with sequins. Anyways, I'm glad we got to see that conversation. That's his house? Wow, okay. I wonder what the government buildings look like if he's not... I guess he's a government figure, but... Huh? Whoa. The sexual tension you could cut with a knife right there. Amazing. Are you looking at my back? You looking for a tramp stamp? You're not going to find one, buddy.
Please, go in.
Okay, you're dressed as a normal person, sure. Oh boy. You can't be leaving already, Lieutenant Argonaulo. Gagar has been waiting to see you. Oh, forgive me. Composed Sorcerer Goreth. Alright, well, anyway, so this, I don't remember exactly where it is. I don't even care if we find it, since I know in our off-screen save we will have it. I think way late in the game we end up coming back to this place, like maybe it's a dungeon or something, and this room is significant. But for now, yeah, this is the thing where if you don't get the seed that's located in this building in Act 1, it's going to be off limits until, or Disc 1, it'll be off limits until Disc 4, because I think we're allowed in just to see this guy, and for the vast majority of the game, if we try to come back here, the guards just say, "Oh, you're not allowed to go in there," and it doesn't matter if we're like level 800 and we've defeated optional super bosses. We'll just be told, "No, you can't go in there. There's no way we could possibly overpower the guards." Good to see you, Lieutenant Argonar. Lord Gungor is waiting for you. Well, I'm glad that we have a long-standing personal relationship with Gongora's subordinate Gunos. Well, well, Lieutenant Argonar, your host, Lord Gongora, has been waiting for you. Get a move on. He's a very important man. Alright. As we visit here at Gongora's Manor, also known as Antiseptic Manor. He's got some kind of goofy magical engine. It's not a grand staff, it's more of a medium-sized staff. As you can see, he has a full staff here wearing these funky red robes. I did not think I was triggering a scene by coming up here, but okay, I guess I am.
That woman. How could she be an Ura without me knowing?
And, alright, well, I'm glad we had that scene. I assume he's not talking about the one woman who was in the Council of Ministers or whatever, but it's instead talking about the woman that we had a Tolton-like sexual tension side picture with when we first encountered her. Lord Gongora's on the second floor as always. He's this lift if you want to see him. If you don't want to see him, I guess you can leave. No, we can't leave. Those lovely acts of the council are good to get in the way of Lord Gongora's research. Lord Gongora is right. Everything Lord Gongora does is right. Only Lord Gongora can make whatever a country is great again. The Grand Staff is a brainchild of Lord Gongora's research into magic. Those pigs in the council have no idea of its true worth. I don't need... Okay, so I don't want to go... just, they're all, like, so servile to him. It got me thinking about a modern-day real-life political figure, but I don't want to make this Let's Play like Gongora is Trump. Because, A, I don't know how much sense that's going to make, and B, I just don't want to be thinking about it for that much of the time. But with these guys here, like, Lord Gongora is awesome. Everything Lord Gongora does is right. You know, I want to buy cheap steaks and perfume and Bibles with Lord Gongora's name on them. It is making me think about that in this moment. The likes of Lord Roxian would never understand the true merits of the great Lord Gongora. Holding him accountable for such a minor error, laughable, truly laughable. No one is above the law. We will pursue the enemies of Lord Gongora with the full force of law. Or as Lord Gongora himself, if he breaks the law, well, that's obviously some kind of conspiracy against Lord Gongora. You know. So there was a bit of a secret in here. Secret's probably a stretch. So there's treasure chests. Huzzah, I opened them up. They're pretty good. Flare bomb. Woo! Berserker necklace. These are nice items. Hawkeye. Friend and companion of Fisheye. Enemy of the Sailor Scouts. But what I didn't really register was that there's a thing over here where you can actually grab these boxes. I kind of didn't realize this, and then I saw Draki, the Split Infinity Dorks guide, and was like, oh shit. It's kind of annoying, because like, you have to be angled a very specific way before it even notices that it's there and instructs you to grab it. But I guess there's treasure chests back behind here. Oh, it's this thing I'm trying to move. That's part of the problem. Is it? No, it's this thing. So if you get behind it, you get another treasure chest. And it has 3 magma fragments, so not like world-changing treasure or anything like that, but still pretty good. Alright, let's go up the elevator and actually get this story going. Can I get in here, please? Can I? please. Okay. Up we go into the Wild Blue Gongora's lounge. Hope we have our Sky Miles card ready because we're going to the Gongora's lounge. Need to be a platinum member. All right, Gangi.
Good, you're here.
The plot can continue. So much warmth between these two. Oh, whoa, whoa! Okay,
I
this.
asked you here for only one reason.
I want to curse you with more magic spells that you don't understand and won't remember.
Hold on.
There's something
What is
weird
it?
that I'm tasting in your ring.
Oh no. Great, here he comes.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
Why do I hate you so
I told
much?
you, I'm just a
JG
messenger.
knows why, but
I
I
can see
haven't
where
learned
you
how
come
bad you are
from,
yet.
Which you have, so that's good.
That's enough, Kaim. He's on our side.
Well, then why was he hiding behind a stupid whatever?
Thanks. A little late, though.
We can use him. He's cunning and quick, and he has many connections. I want you to take him.
We
on
can
your
actually connect to him to
investigation
learn
of
skills later, but that'll be
No
explained.
way, sir.
You know, I thought he'd say that, my lord. His shoes. Hello.
Yeah, see, he's supposed to be
this other
funny.
immortal joining the investigation. She might be dangerous.
Wait, why is this other? Oh, that's right. 'Cause so the council told us to take this other immortal with us. Gongora. So we, I guess, know Gongora. We don't remember anything, but when we meet Gongora, we like get on one knee and kiss his ring. So for us, Gongora is like the Pope, I guess. We don't know Jansen, who is Gongora's other associate, and for some reason, because you know, there's no sense that Jansen and Kaim know each other previously, even though obviously Kaim could have forgotten. But Kaim's instinctive hatred for Jansen, I think, is totally on point, but he really doesn't have any reasons for it yet. Why am I pausing to go off on a tangent? I don't know, other than the fact that we're kind of building towards Gongora. When is the game going to explain to us why some people are immortal? It's like I would understand if there are characters who are like, no one quite knows why you guys are immortal. There's very, very few of you throughout the world. You two are the only two we've ever met. And then I would be like, okay. No one understands why they're immortal. Maybe it'll be revealed. But this whole, like, no one acting like it's weird. Like, Kaim never interrogating it. I don't know. It's strange. But anyway, we're an immortal. The council has sent another immortal to go with us. Gongora seems to be... Well, he does... Well, so in his... When we're not in the room, he was like, how could that woman be here and me not know? So he does seem to know who she is. But he's not revealing it to us, I guess. And then Kaim... Or, Jansen is just... he's just a weird dude. Why?
The woman was once a pirate.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
don't
so you know
how it
that.
happened, but she's now a soldier for our army. Well, the past is the past, and I know little else about her.
What? How do you know that?
Jansen with you. You can help keep her in check. Despite what else he may be, he has a healthy respect for women.
What does that mean?
So, you know, I heard she was a looker, if you catch my drift. I mean, you've seen her, right?
If you catch my drift, you know a looker. Like, you know a looker? You know what a looker means? Nudge, nudge. There's just so much dialogue that's almost feels like a casual thing that a real person would say. Like, because Jansen, I'm talking too much, but Jansen is... This is a game with a lot of stilted fantasy dialogue in the style of Final Fantasy 12. But Jansen is here to be, like, the kind of zany, almost normal, believable human character. But then he's got this dialogue that doesn't quite work. Like, she's quite a looker, if you catch my drift. Like, those phrases don't go together.
Okay, be that way. You guys are way too serious.
I just want to talk about how she's pretty.
Pirate.
Pirates.
All right. Understood.
All right, then. I'll be there early. Oh, yeah, you can count on it.
Be there.
Remember,
Beware
Kaim.
early.
You're the only one I can trust.
What about Jansen? Why are you sending him if you don't trust him? Why do you trust me?
I can't leave here for a while. The Grand Staff is my life's work. So if something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is.
Okay.
Understood?
That seems fair, actually.
You'll be briefed later. You should go now.
Your pants will be pulled down, and only your briefs will remain
I'll
up.
be right behind you. Oh, he's gonna be fun to work with.
This is for your trouble.
Wow, nice. You know, my lord, I've been thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing.
I mean, he's not as creepy as you with the, like, large furrowed eyebrows, but still pretty creepy.
I mean, this little guarantee is not gonna be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying you want more money. I do understand that concept.
You're already under a magic contract.
What does that
Don't
mean?
get greedy.
Whoa, hey, okay, that's some serious mojo, buddy. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Okay, not funny. I'm not laughing, okay? I didn't stick my neck out for this, okay?
Okay.
Jeez, that was a pain in the ass.
Does he mean I'm taking a bath as in I'm not making money off of this, or is he literally going to take a bath? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to reveal too much about what little I remember about the plot, but the idea of Gongora and Jansen having more scenes together is kind of appealing to me. Feel free to take any supplies in the mansion. Yeah, I've already done that. And this is close, so we can't go back to see Gongora. But yeah, the basic plot is Gongora doesn't trust this lady we're with. He sent Jansen to keep an eye on things and be our ally. We don't seem to trust Jansen. Jansen is trying to hold Gongora up for more money. And Gongora acts like an equal and a nice guy and friendly with us. But with Jansen, he's kind of threatening. So everybody's basically threatening Jansen. The cowardly comic relief, it will turn out Black Mage once he's actually in our party. Because yes, he will be in our party. He's kind of the Black Mage guy. Well, Gongara's not seeing anyone at this time. Just between you and me, that guy is really getting on my nerves. I think he's talking about Jansen. Give up and go away. Yep, so that's why we had to get that seed, star seed, before we could continue. Because the game is now this place will be locked until disc 4 of the game. All right, well, this is 5 hours. Wow. Some of that I think was me doing other things, and I don't know if the game clock pauses or not. When you pause the game, I don't know if the game clock goes, but I didn't think I spent that much time off-screen leveling. And by off-screen leveling, like, there's really, like, I gained, like, maybe 4 levels. But what I did do is I learned, well, it'll make sense later. But, yeah, we've got all the skills for our characters learned that can really be learned in the first 1 or 2 screens when we jump back to that save. But we are not there for a while because we've got several memories to do before we leave town. And I think if you were watching this series because you were enjoying the plot, but you're not interested in the memories, or maybe you'd be interested in the memories, but not when I'm reading them and kind of being hypercritical of them, you're going to learn to spot the thumbnails that are taken from the memories and skip those videos. And the next video is likely going to be one of those. I'm Serious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. When we dive more into... I will say this. Like, in my off-screening, I found the memories per the guide. I played them. In case it counts whether or not you play them. But I just sort of press the X button rapidly to get through the text without reading them. So these memories that we're going to share together, they're going to be as new to me as they are to you, except that I probably saw them 10 years ago playing this game on, but they will be new. They'll be new-ish to both of us, and we'll look at them next time. Bye-bye.